bad. The gumbo's sour. Throw it out and make new one.
Oh! He got food poisoned just by tasting that gumbo. What's up guys, it's your boy Alan again, back with another video, and today we're gonna watch another episode of Bar Rescue. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's go check this out.
Turtle Bay, a failing island-themed bar on world-famous Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Losing up to $15,000 every month. Brad and...
$15,000 a month? How is this place surviving?
Here we are, world-famous Bourbon Street, one of the greatest destinations in the world. There it is, Turtle Bay, and nobody is walking in there.
World-renowned bar...
That's insane. There's so much foot traffic. How come nobody's going inside?
People think just because it's on Bourbon Street you can be successful. Places fail here all the time because it's so damn competitive. Usually...
Yeah, this is like a good example on how you can get lost even when you have the best logistics. There's so many options here that you really have to really grab people's attention. There has to be a reason why people are gonna go to your bar. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy how like there's so many people here and nobody's even taking a glance in this place.
To get the customer perspective, John has called in a favor from out of town.
Last year, I saved the black sheep and turned it into the public house. So for the recon here on Bourbon Street, I invited Billy, the kitchen manager, Natalie, the bar manager, to get me the tourist perspective of what's going on in this bar.
So I did a reaction video to this episode. So if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to check it out.
Natalie? Yeah. Guys, they walked right by the place.
There's just so much noise and lights and everything. John just yelled at them and they couldn't even find the place.
The hand grenade across the street is a famous green cocktail. This guy opens the bar 300 feet away. Rather than having his own identity, he's trying to compete with the hand grenade.
You gotta, that's not even competing. That's just, you're basically creating a poor man's version of something that has been established already.
We do have gumbo. Is it good?
Let's go with the gumbo.
They're getting a gumbo, chef.
The gumbo.
Oh! They're microwaving the gumbo? Why would you do that? How hard is it to just heat it up in a pot?
Chef, look at this. It's a food service product.
It's not fresh. It comes in a plastic bag from a food service company.
Wow. They buy it from somewhere else? This is in the middle of New Orleans, and they're not even making it from scratch?
I've seen enough. This bar has no identity. It's totally a copy of the bar straight across the street. It's time for me to go in, meet with the owners, and tell them exactly how I feel.
Yeah, why would you copy something that's walking distance from your place? Especially when the other place has been established. That just makes no sense.
Why did you copy everything from across the street?
I didn't copy everything. You gotta realize a lot of that was my ideas.
But you sold it to them. I mean, you sell a business to them, you get...
So he came up with that idea, the hand grenade, and he sold it? Why did he do that? He said that was such a good idea. Like, you can see how popular it is. And now he's forced to make a watered down version of something that he created. This is like what happens when you don't think of long term. You make a short term, like, quick buck, but then you just gave up something that you could have had. That's such a huge asset.
Paid, you walk away, then you try to steal everything that they bought and paid for, then they sue you, then you spend $100,000.
So he got sued? So let me get this right. He came up with this idea for the grenade, sold it, and then he made a watered down version and he got sued by the bar that he sold it to. Like, why did you even sell it in the first place?
If you see this on the street, you think it's a hand grenade. If you see this on the street, you think it's a hand grenade. You're actually helping them. A green drink walks by, you know what somebody says? Oh, that's one of those hand grenades.
Yeah, the knockoff actually makes people want to get the original.
So I walk by here, I see no to-go sign. Up to 80% of the cocktails in this city are sold how? On this street. So I have no to-go sign.
Yeah, isn't the whole point of that container to drink it to go? Like, why would you not advertise that?
The fact is, you ain't managing. What should a beverage cost be?
Well, I do have some issues. I mean,
you don't know.
This is basic bar managing. If you don't have these numbers down, how do you know if you're making money or losing money?
What should labor cost be?
That I couldn't tell you.
About 8 points below what you're running now, 28%.
Yeah, he has no idea what he's doing.
So you got a guy running your bar doesn't have a clue what the numbers add up to. Right now, you're a glorified host.
Oh.
Shake hands, you talk to people, you work with the employees.
Oh, glove.
Guys, Turtle Bay is dead.
Turtle Bay's not dead. I mean, he thinks he's gonna get rid of this brand that we've worked hard to build. He's gonna have to show me something to make me believe he knows not just the bar industry, he knows New Orleans.
Yeah, you did work hard on it, but you sold the idea. You can't use it. It's gone.
Greg, do you make exactly the same drinks and recipes that she does?
Well, there's no set recipe list.
So the answer is no.
Yeah.
Wow, they even know that there's no set recipes. So you have this tourist spot and you're fighting over other bars around the neighborhood and there's like a lot of them. If you can't make the drinks consistently, then how do you expect people to come back? Because they might not even get the same drink.
Has he trained anybody in this room?
I mean, I feel like we're working with adults here. I'm not a babysitter.
You are a babysitter. Welcome to management.
I expect them to act like adults when they're at work.
Dude, management isn't just like making sure everyone like behaves. You have to set the rules, like the recipes. You can deal with a 40 to 50-year-old bartender. If he just got hired, you have to explain to him how you guys make the margarita, how you guys make an old-fashioned Sazerac. You have to have set recipes for these people because even though they've made it before, they have to know how to make it your way.
And they expect to be led by somebody who takes them down a path of success. Are they leading you to success? Who the hell's making money? No one.
The crazier thing than not knowing what the drink ratio and everything else is letting a TV barman come in here and change the bar overnight.
These frickin' cameras don't mean to me. Brad doesn't care.
Yeah, this is like more than a reality show. I mean, it is a reality show, but it's not like Jon is saying anything that's wrong. He's literally not doing anything. He's not leading the team. He's not telling them how to make the drinks consistently, and they're not making money, so they're not happy neither. A good bar manager should give everyone the set of tools they need to make not only the bartenders a lot of money, but also the owners. And he's the co-owner.
I'm gonna take this place and I'm gonna change every dynamic of it.
I fought for that turtle and to prove that it was different, and we're proud of it.
The cup you have now is a piece of cup.
Oh.
So I'm going up, I'm not going down.
Yeah, like, dude, the cup, it was a good cup, but you sold it, and now you made a watered down version. You gotta let it go, because you got sued for this.
Did you make the gumbo? The biggest thing was stuck out of me is the gumbo out of bag. This is New Orleans, the capital gumbo of the world. That frozen stuff, not gonna cut it.
That's insane. Like, that's crazy they're resorting to frozen because there's so many talented cooks and chefs that they can just pick off this area and knows exactly a recipe that you guys can use. But instead they resort to buying frozen stuff from some faraway land. When you have all these bars and restaurants who most likely each of them have their own signature gumbo, and now you're resorting to this, something that you can buy at a grocery store?
In order to pass the swab test, a surface needs a count of under 2,500 bacterial organisms. Oh my God, 4 million organisms are in that very spot.
That's several digits away from passing. 4 million?
Something I noticed is there's no logic to the direction of pourers back here. Pourers for call brand liquors always swing to the right. The bar brand faces to the left, and the label faces me. Simple. You show them the great stuff, you don't show them the other stuff.
Yeah, this is true. This is with the assumption that your bartenders are mostly going to be right-handed.
Just looking at these drink machines, they're just churning all night. Is there fresh juice in the turtle?
Yeah. Once a week, we break down all 6 machines.
Now, after you finish cleaning the machine, what do you do with that product?
We put the product back in there.
There's juice in that product. Could be in there for months, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just creating this weird Solera system where you just keep topping off fresh juice on oxidized juice, and you're just gonna oxidize the new juice. So what's the point of using fresh juice at this point? Like, if you want to use fresh juice, you have to commit it. Either throw away the old product or put in the fresh juice right before you put in the fresh batch. This way you minimize the waste.
Could you do that with another food product? Could you take bad gravy and just keep adding more gravy to it?
No.
You've been in the business 17 years, you don't know that?
This is dude. Gosh.
It's not. If you want to communicate, communicate. What I'm saying isn't.
Yeah, he's not insulting him personally. This is common sense. Like, 17 years is plenty enough experience to know that you can't mix fresh juice with old juice. What's the point of even making the fresh juice? Like, he can't be taking this out on Jon Taffer just because he pointed it out.
It just seems like every time I turn around, something is done wrong. It's all my fault. Brad needs to be accountable. Other people have to be accountable for it too.
You're the bar manager. If they're not doing it right, then discipline them, teach them.
Are you angry right now? Because I'm not making a fool out of you. Candidly, you're making a fool out of yourself. If you want to stop looking like a fool, I suggest you start giving me some intelligent and responsible answers. And then you'll stop looking like a frickin' fool.
Jeez, like, it's okay to admit you're wrong. When you don't admit you're wrong and you're blaming everything on Jon Taffer for bringing it up, you're the one that looks like an idiot. Like, the bar staff knows that this is not right and just say like, you know what, I screwed up. Please let me know or remind me how to do it the right way. That's how you get respect.
Move, Lexi, hurry, girl, move! Lexi is incredibly slow. Look at her.
What is she doing? Why is she pouring the contents of the shaker out so slow like that?
That table and this table left is a no service. Now, you didn't notice it. 2 groups of people left because they wanted quick service and nobody gave it to them.
Yeah, these are, you gotta make it quick. You know, these are not craft cocktails. People can just leave, walk across the street and get another drink.
Brad and Steve had a better to-go station. This wouldn't be happening and they'd be making a lot of money.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, you're serving people in the same place who are sitting down and drinking, as well as the people who are getting the to-go drinks.
You need a cup of gumbo? Right behind. That's ice cold.
Oh! So what, are they still using the frozen stuff?
Bad. That gumbo's sour. So throw it out and make new one.
Oh! 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 Wow. He got food poisoned just by tasting that gumbo.
Did you taste the gumbo?
No, I haven't tasted it.
It's bad. I just throw up.
Oh, you do?
How long that gumbo been out?
We take it out of the freezer and we pre-thaw it
In water.
and have it sit here.
Every time you heat something, you need to make sure you bring it to 212 degrees. Otherwise, that's how bacteria grow.
So they just take the frozen stuff and put it into the warming stations? They don't even bring it up to the right temperature. That's worse, because that's basically what the bacteria wants, is that warm temperature that never reaches the cooking temperatures.
Guys, we gotta have a talk here. I want to hear what happened with this soup. So you guys knew it wasn't up to temperature, right? Right?
Yes.
And you sold it anyway, correct?
I wasn't aware that was.
Dude, this is unacceptable. He got sick just by tasting it. Imagine if somebody had a whole serving of that. This is seafood. Seafood going bad is not good. It can get someone incredibly sick.
Okay, next. Chef, how many times did you throw up tonight, Chef?
About 3 times.
Close this kitchen down now! You don't have the right to sell food!
Jeez, man, the problem wasn't even the dirty kitchen. The food is just as bad, if not worse, than the dirty kitchen. Like, the kitchen's cleaned up, but the practices are still not acceptable. This is dangerous.
I'm remodeling this bar, and I'm moving it as close to the door as I can. I'm also putting a full bartending station in here. Now when you walk by, that to-go hits you in the face.
Very, very smart. Earlier, they said that 80% of the drinks are to go. Like, make it easier for the guests to order them.
You guys ready to see your new bar?
Oh, nice. That stands out so much. The colors are just way different compared to the rest of Bourbon Street.
I think it's great. Everything catches your eye, and I can't wait to open it up and let these people have a good time in there.
Yep, they finally got a to-go sign.
Oh my lord, it's big back here. Let's not run into each other.
Wow, they actually expanded the bar. It's not just for the to-go station.
Edward Dubois was a barber, so this fits our concept. Somebody sits down, pour a shot, and you watch how they line up for these shots walking down the street.
That is so smart. Using the history of the building, putting a new attraction to it that's like so unique to New Orleans. Yeah, people would just go to that place just to take a shot of that chair.
Next, I want to take you down to the to-go station. Now, rather than facing this way when people walk by, you face this way.
Way logistically just way better. Like, it's not just the design, but everything just is very purposeful.
You gave me a challenge to create the best cup, right?
Right.
Guys, say hello.
Oh! Wow, that looks insane.
And you see blue, suddenly we're branded, guys. Brad, is that the best cup on the street?
Yeah, it's the best cup. You see it coming?
Steve, is that the best cup on the street, buddy?
Yeah, it's the best.
That cup has...
Wow, that's insane. This is probably one of the best rescue bars I've seen in this show so far.
In the kitchen, Chef Duprat does a final check on the new gumbo.
Wow. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not just the bar, but the kitchen improved a lot as well.
Barber chair has been the biggest plus to the whole operation. It's been an eye grabber.
That is very impressive. Losing $15,000 a month to almost $10,000 a night. That's insane. Usually these bar rescues, they might say something like plus 20% sales, but this is like almost inverting the losses into sales. Hey, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to check out these videos as well, and please leave in the comment section on what I should react to next. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.